Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. That's right, we're playing more Blueprints because it's the game worth playing. Today we got a variety of things that we're trying to do in this game today, and I'll try to explain them as we go through them, kind of thing. But we're just getting started on day 62. Just waiting on that load time. All right, day 62. Now, if you were here when we streamed this last week, we were on like mid 40s. So now we're a lot further. In terms of days, anyway. Rosh now starts her day with 2 gems and 33 gold coins. Don't forget to go to the torch thing. Alright, what room is Rosh going to get today for her Westgate room? Trading post, the shrine, and the tool shed. Looks like Rosh is going to make another blessing today.
I don't know where my notebook went, but I want to. There's a few numbers I haven't tested out yet. I don't think I've done 5, 4, I don't remember what 3.
Okay. Hey Timmer, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream, buddy. How was your Easter? How was your weekend? High roller. Each time you draft a shop broom, get a dice and gain 5 coins every time you roll. That's pretty nice.
Would you text that to me so I remember to write it down?
Yeah, just give me a second. Take a nice picture. So I don't have to type anything. Timmer says Easter went really well. It helps that the weather was nice too. How about you? Yeah, the weather here was really good. The kids got Easter baskets from the Easter Bunny here in the morning. So they all got little squishmallows. Don't forget to go to the torch area. And then we went to Grandma and Grandpa's and hung out there all day. We had a late lunch and had dinner there. And Grandpa and I hid like 100 Easter eggs. And the kids went and found them, and it was a good time. Darth Lego says, evening, sorry I'm late. I was outside on the porch playing with our cat. Not our cat. It's all good, Darth Lego. We genuinely just started. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight. I've been working in the... Oh, I actually didn't send you a picture of this, but I've been working in our backyard over the last few days, and I'm like pretty wore out. I got a nice little sunburn. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell or not. Probably not. And honestly, it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday I was pretty burnt. But threw some aloe on before I went to bed, and that helped quite a bit. But I'm like pretty wore out from yesterday. All my muscles are tired. The other day we were working on the garden, and I pulled up all the pavers, took out all the mulch, wrapped up the old tarp, turned all the soil, then like dug out almost all of it. I think I did a little over half. But then it was like 9 p.m. and I couldn't see anymore. But I haven't done any work on it since then. But yeah, it was aloe works pretty well. It worked pretty good. But yeah, so I'm a bit burnt out.
I don't know, like... I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, so it really is just take the pieces and stick them wherever.
pieces if I can put these in the rooms that they're on, or?
Good question. Well, we might as well experiment and find out. So, for those coming into the stream tonight, like I mentioned the last time we streamed, Rosh and I were around mid-day 40. But now we're on day 62, and we've made some advancements, kind of, in what we're doing. We finally found the final upgrade room. And finally lit the last torch that we had been missing for a while, which brought us down to this sort of like cliffside underground area. In it, we found a few notes, and then we found that sort of chess puzzle that has to do with the 5x9 grid. I had made a comment ages ago to Rosh that I noticed there were chess pieces in every single room. And so we had sort of started keeping track of where they were. We mostly only found white pieces, but without any like true evidence that it was something we should pay attention to, I kind of stopped keeping track of it. And then we found this chessboard, and it was like, oh, clearly we need them for something, but we're not quite sure what we need them for yet. The current theory is that we need to draw rooms that have black pieces. And then wherever they are on the 9x5 grid, we then need to go back down to the board and put the corresponding piece there. But we haven't found them all. We found the black queen, which we found in the study. And then we found the black rook. But I don't remember which room the black rook was in. Do you remember? The black rook. Do you remember what room that was in?
I read a note on it, but would you actually take notes for me?
Well, I'll try, but right now I have a redemption and an audio alert I need to try to fix. So at the moment, no.
I just noticed, so in the den, I'll just write it down. Den was a white. Breakfast nut. Whites. Oh. Rook, also. Write that down. How do I get dice again? By creating shops?
Anytime you make a shop, you'll get a dice, and then anytime you roll a dice, you get 5 coins.
So we also need to make the laundry room off of this room.
Yeah.
Well, both of these rooms conduct electricity.
Yes.
We'll just go there for now. I'll come back to that. What did this machine do?
This is what opened... Oh, what did this do? Oh, this opened the room that took us to the server room. Did you hear me or no?
Sorry, I'm talking to Oliver. Just give me a second.
Oh my lord, dude.
Alright, I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
Look away if you don't want spoilers.
Rosh says look away if you don't want spoilers. Why is this not working, dude?
Bad feelings doesn't nice to your body.
Okay, well, I'm... That's a noisy one. That's a loud one, but there, I got it to work again. It only took me ages to get it to work. But I got it. Alright, Darth Lego redeemed. Where's the deer? Or where are the deer? Here you go, Darth Lego. Where are the deer right here? Nice little neck collar. One of my gaming confessions, one of my favorite, absolute favorite modes in a video game ever is from Bejeweled Blitz 3, and it's called Butterfly Mode. You have to clear gems that have butterflies on them before they get to the top of the screen, otherwise they get eaten by spiders. But if you clear them, they fly away as a butterfly. It's one of my favorite modes. Alright, I haven't seen half of what Rosh has done because I was dealing with a child and she just kept playing. Yeah, for some of these things, if you don't want spoilers, I'm not going to be able to shout, don't look for spoilers kind of thing. So look at your own thing. The other guy said, okay, did I miss it?
Generally look away for computer stuff and safes.
Yeah, if you don't want to see spoilers and you're going to play this for yourself or you want to figure it out, like Rosh said, if you see us approach a computer or approach a safe, just look away. That way you won't see it. Darth Lego says, okay, did I miss a confession now that Where the Deer is working? I was on the phone. Oh, you might have just missed it. My gaming confession was that one of my absolute favorite modes in a video game ever is from a game called Bejeweled Blitz 3, and it's called Butterfly Mode. And what happens is some of the gems have butterflies in them, and you have to clear them before they get to the top of the screen. Otherwise, they get eaten by a spider. And then you instantly lose. It was like one of my favorite modes to play. Yeah, my friends made fun of me all the time for it. They like come into my apartment and they'd be like, what are you playing? And I'd be like, bro, I'm playing Bejeweled Blitz 3 and I'm saving butterflies. And I get made fun of a lot for it. Oh, Darth Lego says, yeah, I think I unmuted at the very end because I did hear something about butterflies. Nice. Yeah. Darth Lego, how was your holiday weekend? Did all your work-related activities go okay? How's life where you exist? Rosh and I are gearing up for Thursday. Thursday morning, we're rushing out to our local GameStop to secure our Switch 2 pre-orders. The GameStop employees repeatedly at each location let me know that there shouldn't be any problem whatsoever securing a Switch 2 pre-order. So, and from what I read online, every single GameStop in the United States is getting at least 100 Switch 2 consoles. So I don't think there should be any problem pre-ordering. Darth Lego says, good, I'm finally feeling better. I was sick almost all week, and it's warm today and yesterday. Storms are coming this week. Doesn't have to be in person. So, no, there are on... Oh, is that a black rook? Yes. And this is the conservatory? Okay, I can actually take notes now. Black Rook Conservatory. Well, open your map, can you? Conservatory, and this is in 1-1. Okay.
Parlor also has a black pawn.
Parlor. Oh. Black Pawn. Parlor. And what location is it?
It's up above the foundations. chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Have you found anything else? Or is it just those two?
Just those two today.
Do we need one of each
And
piece?
south.
Do we need
I'm
a
guessing so.
pawn
I don't
and...
know where the king is. We've never gotten a king, black king, and
I don't
a
think
white
there...
king.
I don't think there is a black king. I think there's the black queen.
I'm pretty sure there's one on the board I have to place though.
Well, okay. We'll have to go back and see because I don't remember. There's a black knight. So we got black rook, black pawn. There should be a black queen, a black knight, a black rook, a black... Oh no, I already have the black rook. A black bishop. And maybe a black king. I don't think I remember seeing a king piece, but... Okay, but I got the other two marked down here. Darth Lego says, does the reservation have to be in person? So, online GameStop, or like online GameStop, yeah, online GameStop is different from in-person GameStop. As far as I saw on the internet, all physical GameStop locations in the United States are getting at minimum 100 Switch 2 consoles. You can do a reservation through the website, but let me double check on times because there's a lot of them that are doing midnight pre-orders, but some of them are, midnight EST time. So let me double check. I don't have chat up, so just give me a second. Because I think it depends on which retailer you're trying to shop at. Okay. So Walmart will be starting their online Switch 2 pre-orders on April 24th at 12 a.m. EST or ET. Target will be doing the same thing. GameStop will be starting their... I'm going to double check this before I say it. So Best Buy, Target, and Walmart are all starting at the same time. Midnight ET time, April 24th. So if you're in CST like I am, or CDT, whatever the flip you want to call it, that's 11 p.m. on April 23rd, so tomorrow. Online pre-order. So this... Well, I'm seeing multiple things that say that online pre-orders will start at 11 a.m. ET on April 24th. Yeah, okay, so multiple outlets have confirmed this. So GameStop won't start their online pre-orders until 11 a.m. ET or 10 a.m. CDT. And the GameStops in my location, I don't even think open till 10 a.m. Yeah, none of our GameStops here open until 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, this one doesn't open till noon. Really? Noon?
We've got a new mechanic.
Okay, so 6 times 2 is 12. What? You should communicate out loud what you're doing so people can understand. I didn't see anything you just did.
I think the ones with the X on them, you're just supposed to not count at all.
Okay.
Trying to talk out loud, but also Felix has been talking to me this entire time.
Wow, I guess the GameStop I was going to go to doesn't even open until noon most days. That's crazy. I'm going to call and double check that. I'll call them tomorrow. Because that seems wild that they don't open till noon.
-2, 8.
Meanwhile, the mall opens at 10.
Nice and busy. 81. The 30. Nice twos.
Okay, you've got 30 minus 2, which makes it 28. Flip it to 82. Divided by 2 makes it 41. Minus 10 makes it 31. Flip it, and it's 13.
13.
Dang, the GameStop I wanted to go to doesn't even open until noon. So I guess I'm going to go to the mall first. That's like I said, since it's over 1.5 hours to the closest GameStop, it'd be nice if I could do it over the phone. You would have to call your local GameStop and ask them if they will do that. Maybe they will, but I'm not sure.
My run is about over.
Is it?
I got stuck with a bad draw. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so this pawn stuff is probably going to clear out, but we can at least keep track of what rooms they are.
Yeah, I know which rooms they're in. And I have the list from before, too. So.
Black Queen is what, the study?
Yeah.
Do you have the other ones? Bishop and Knight and King?
No, I just have study is the Black Queen. Clock Tower is the Black Rook. Solarium is a black pawn. Parlor is also a black pawn. Conservatory is
Okay,
also
hold on. You speak way too fast. Start over.
I didn't know you were keeping track of this. Study is a black queen.
Yep.
Clock Tower is the black rook.
But so is the conservatory.
Yes, so is the conservatory. The solarium and the parlor are both black pawns.
Okay, just wait. The parlor and what is black pawns?
Solarium.
Solarium?
Solarium.
Yeah, S-O-L, right?
Yes.
Okay, next.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, keyboard, do your dang thing. Okay. Yeah, so I would just call your local GameStop and double check Darth Lego, because I don't know if they'll do that. You might want to try to order online, but maybe just double check. I'm not sure. I know the GameStop locations are supposed to be doing something unique so that you can transfer over your Switch 1 data to your Switch 2, but I don't know what that is because it's not really relevant to me. I'm keeping my Switch 1, or I'm keeping my Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch, and Rosh is trading her Switch in, but we already moved over all her data, so... Okay, I'm going to open up a document so I can keep track of this. Ugh. I don't even want to look at this if it doesn't have paragraph markers on. Honestly, being a document processor has like ruined me for using Word documents. I cannot stand to look at a Word document without paragraph markers on. And I don't know how to turn it on for Google Docs. Control Shift P apparently. Great. Dogu said, yeah, we'd be trading in a light that doesn't get used, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I guess you'd have to like ask yourself if it's worth driving over there. The GameStop special for a light, which I believe goes until the 30th, is like $100. Let me see if I can pull up what it was. It was on GameStop's X account. Not that I have an X account, which means trying to find this stuff is always a big old hassle. Okay, so GameStop says that Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders will begin in-store when the doors open April 24th, and they'll start online at 11 a.m. EST on the same day. Midnight releases will be held in all stores across the United States for June 5th at 12 a.m. EST or June 4th at 9 p.m. PST. GameStop will offer a transfer and trade program to seamlessly upgrade to Switch 2 without losing data. There are more details to come. They also released a second update on pricing. The Switch 2's base is $250. The bundle is with Mario Kart's $500. Mario Kart's $80. Donkey Kong's $70. Oh, and it looks like all their accessories went up a little bit. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller went from $80 to $85. Joy-Cons went from $90 to $95. Joy-Con charging grip went from $35 to $40. Joy-Con 2 straps went from $12 or $13 to $14. The Joy-Con wheel set went from $20 to $25. Switch camera went from $50 to $55. Switch dock went from $110 to $120. Switch carrying case and protectors $40, which I think is what its price always was. Or maybe it was $35. The all-in-one carrying case went from $80 to $85. The AC adapters went from $30 to $35. And the micro SD express cards are still $60, which is what they were before. Let's see. Okay, here it is. So yeah, if you're trading in an OLED, you get $175. If you're trading in a V1 or a V2 Switch, it's $125, and if you're trading in a light, it's $100. $5 across the board. Yeah, that looks to be right, except for the Switch dock, which I believe the Switch dock was $110, and now it's $120. Yeah, I mean, the thing about transferring your Switch data, and I think some people either don't know this or they don't really think about it that much, is that moving Switch data is not hard at all. Especially if you're regardless of if you're maintaining your old console or not. If you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, it's a breeze because you just upload everything to the cloud, with the exception of a handful of games, and I can name almost all of them because that's how few exceptions there actually are. But when it comes to the games that are the exception, you're looking at every Pokemon game, Animal Crossing, and Fall Guys. Maybe Fortnite. I don't know. I don't have Fortnite on my Switch, but it's not very many games that don't just let you upload your data to the cloud, and then you can, just download them from the cloud kind of thing. But okay, we had the Black Rook, which is located in the conservatory and the clock tower. The Black Pawn, which is located in the parlor and the solarium. The Black Queen is in the study, but we are still looking for the Black Knight. The Black Bishop.
I wonder if they need to be black. The pieces are blue, so maybe I just have to generate like one of each piece and place them. I have been keeping track of white things too.
You have been?
I have Sundays. Have been, yeah, I've got a few.
I know originally I was keeping. You did not tell me that. I did see that
You want me to
I
tell
did see
you
that.
now, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
The observatory has a white knight.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready for the next one.
The observatory. Okay. Next.
The dining room has a white pawn, and so does the den.
The dining room and the den.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the drawing room.
Also has a white pawn.
As I'm just finding out, yeah.
Okay. Next.
The nook has a white rook.
Okay, hold on. Which room? The nook?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more?
Yeah, the storeroom has a white pawn.
Gosh, why did I do it this way? Okay.
And the chapel has a white bishop. Of course it does.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That's it for now, unless I can find a chess piece in here. Oh, this one has a black pawn. Do we know that? Yeah, that's a parlor. Balls.
I think that's everything, right? Rook, pawn, knight, queen, oh, bishop.
No, I got it wrong.
Okay, I'm converting my Word document into an Excel because it's easier to read. For me. Parlor, solarium, dining room, then drawing room, storeroom. Observatory. Chapel. Okay. There we go.
This round's not going great either.
Oh, wow. We're just looking for chess pieces anyway. What room is this? Hey, your shovel. What room is this? A morning room?
Is that a chess piece?
Well, I'm looking. You gotta go closer to all these cabinets, though. I don't think I see any there. I mean, there might not be. I don't think every room has a piece.
Put the show on here.
Woo, key. So yeah, I don't know, Darth Lego. You kind of got to judge it yourself on like whether you want to go or not. I know for like Rosh, she's doing her Switch. I am giving her one of the 3 Pro controllers we have that isn't special. It's just a normal black one, and like a fistful of games that we either completely don't use, I don't care about, or I hate. So, and I like or like maybe I've rebought it on my Switch, rebought a digital version, like like I double dip kind of thing. So when I priced it all, she should be getting somewhere between like 250 and 280 bucks for her trade in towards her Switch. But she has an OLED. Okay, just double check the cupboards in here. I'm sure there's not one in the pantry, but who knows? Okay, I didn't see anything. So yeah, chat, this is kind of what it was like when we were looking at the pictures. We are keeping an eye out, keeping track of the picture types, and then figuring it out later. Delago says, yeah, I'll call and see. I'm not going to bother trying to drive out there to pre-order in person, but if phone is an option, I might. Or I'll just see if I can walk into Walmart on June 5th and snag one. You might be able to. I mean, when I was talking to the guy, I called my 2 different GameStops a variety of times on different days as like information was still coming out. Okay, there's a pawn. What room is this? Okay. Anyway, I was saying I called our 2 GameStops repeatedly across multiple days to like gather the information, because like each store I called on a different day didn't know something or did know something that the other one did, and so it was constantly like back and forth, which I get it. I worked at GameStop for a while, and corporate isn't exactly well known for sending information down the pipeline, especially when it's in relation to like mid to smaller sized towns.
So this is interesting.
What's up?
I have a green core from my secret passage, but the garden key won't fit in it.
Oh, weird. Was there anything on those bookshelves? In this room? In the secret room? Yep, black pawn.
Yeah, black pawn.
Okay. So yeah, it took me multiple days to get like a complete set of information, and then around like Sunday or Monday they both started giving me the same details. So it seemed like the information finally came down. But both of them, because I was like, do you know about how many pre-orders you're taking? Because like, when we did the Wii, there was only like 10 to 20. Not even 10 to 20, it was like 12. And, for the PlayStation, it was about 20. Do you know about how many you're going to get? Is it going to be like 20 to 30? Is it going to be more than that? And they were like, yeah, you don't really have to worry about it. Just like come in and get your pre-order and you'll get one. And they both said that. So I'm kind of like, all right. Try not to worry about it too much. I mean, Genuinely, from like all the data that I've seen online, Nintendo's been mass producing Switch 2 since like, I don't know, mid 2024. Darlego says, I saw $100 per store location. Yeah, I saw $100 at least per store. And that was just kind of a report online. So I don't know if that means every GameStop is just flat out guaranteed 100, or they're like flat out allowed to take up to 100 pre-orders and then that might get a few extra, or yeah, it's at least one of those things. So Darlego says, and I think something else said stores will know the exact number by the end of tomorrow. So yeah, Rosh and I are probably going to like jump out to the mall location first, since well, I'm gonna call GameStop tomorrow and check which locations are opening when. According to the internet, the second location that's not in the mall doesn't open till noon. And the one in the mall opens at 10 a.m. So, if at first we will run to the mall, and then, but if the other location is open at 10 a.m. as well, I will go there over the mall. So, I'm not too worried about us getting one. I'm not too worried about us each getting one. So, should be good. I already took off work the the 5th and the 6th. And I told work, I'm like, I'm either not going to be here because I'm playing the Switch, or I'm not going to be here because I'm driving around finding a Switch. Either way, I'm not going to be here. But yeah, I don't think it will be a big deal. I already looked into finding someone to at least come be in the house so Rosh and I can both go to a midnight release. So we should be good. I tried turning up the game sound this time. Rosh and I ended up watching the like VOD for this because I couldn't hear any of the sounds when we were recording live. But when we watched the VOD, I could. Did you ever try if this lever worked in the casino?
No, I haven't had it while having the gambling hall.
Okay, you didn't dig in that spot.
Oh, I'll get there, I guess. Oops. I keep forgetting I had the shovel because I didn't have it in the beginning.
This aquarium is so interesting to me. It still makes me wonder if we're going to need to know about fish.
Maybe if we drain it, there will be something.
I don't think I ever kept track of the workshop.
Oh, hey, the battery pack.
Do 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 do.
Maybe we can create something with this.
I don't think I see a chess piece in here. Hey, what's that schematic on the door? Oh, that's for the parlor box. Never mind. Well, I don't see any pawns in here. Or any, whatever they're called. Okay, lever, shovel, battery pack. That's what it was.
Jackhammer!
Dude, I'm pretty sure we need this down in the basement.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go in the basement. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get.
Well, at least this looks... At least it looks usable.
Better than that weird detector shovel.
Oh, this digs deeper and finds better items and dig spots.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure we need this in the basement too.
Yeah, this is gonna need freaking redraw.
Well, dark room, I guess. Oh, sick.
Oh, that's right. I've got protection.
Okay, let's check for a chess piece in here. I mean, I would look at pictures as well.
None of them have shown up as pictures yet.
Well, I know that, but this is the dark room. There's mostly only pictures in here. Okay, so I don't think anything is in here. And I'm pretty sure we looked down in the foundation too, and there wasn't a chess piece there either.
Ooh, rumbling. Got a rock. That's nice.
Trash.
Make some
Gem.
noise.
Hey, gems. I've never seen you get a gem out of here. Darthago says,
Let's try it out.
Darthago says, do you always have the jackhammer now, or does it go away? It goes away the next day, unless we coat check it. But we have the master key coat checked.
Well, I actually took the master key out because I had no keys.
Oh.
So I've got the master key on me right now.
Well, I assume it will be coat checked before our day ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a chest piece down here. We checked here a couple times.
Alright, where was I supposed to use this again?
Back there. Take a right. Or that right's fine too.
This way?
You just need to go all the way back, yeah. No, not that way.
Here?
No, all the way that way.
Here.
Yep.
Gosh.
It's that back wall.
I think this is going to be something to do with explosives.
What? It doesn't work here either?
We're going to have to use something like explosives or something. Because there's that thing in that one room, like the trading post room.
Yeah, but your person wouldn't pick up the dynamite.
I know, but it's interactable. That's like the only item that's interactable that like things aren't normally interactable.
Alright, well the next time you get the trading post, pick it. Damn. I wonder what the sledgehammer does. With the battery pack and the broken lever. Timber says that was a big room. Yeah, it was a like pretty big puzzle room where you had to move around all this stuff because there's no jumping in this game and there's no climbing. So you had to move around all these things in like a multi-movement, like 3-layer puzzle, and in order to get to a button that you press to open that secret passage that's open. It wasn't too bad. Rosh doesn't really like doing 3D environmental puzzles as to where I don't mind doing them, so we did it together. But all my Zelda games are 3D environment puzzles, so I'm pretty like familiar in that way of puzzle thinking. 57 hours. Yeah, go back. Your longest day was almost 3 hours. Yeah. Oh, look, you got your inheritance in 3 days. Yeah, there was one room where we sat there staring at picture puzzles for
Maybe I
multiple.
can find that room in a run and let them do it without them seeing the letters somehow.
You have to like stare at the ceiling.
That room was the worst.
Alright, I don't think there's a chess piece in here. Unless it's like glued to the ceiling. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just missing 3.
Yep.
The detector shovel is really stupid.
Wild.
Okay, so there should still be one with shovel, broken lever, and battery pack. But I don't know what else would be used.
Maybe.
I can't imagine that would also make a jackhammer.
Isn't the shovel, broken lever, and battery pack what I have right now?
Yeah, I said sledgehammer. Sledgehammer, lever, and battery pack is also one, I think. Weep. Is there a chess piece in security? I should make note of which rooms don't have chess pieces. Security doesn't have one, right? Right?
Yeah, I don't think it has one, but I haven't looked around yet. I don't remember seeing. Oh, hey, actually.
Oh, as a black knight.
White.
That's black.
That's white. Are you kidding me?
That's black. Are you kidding me? There's a white box sitting right next to it.
That's white.
That's black.
I'm not noting that down as black.
It's black.
That is definitely white.
Bro, do you know how many times you told me I'm wrong about a puzzle to only be right about the puzzle? That is black. If anything, it's gray. If anything, it's gray.
Does not mean that is not black.
It's not white. It's gray, but gray for chess means black.
That's white.
Just like blue for chess would be black.
That's white. Like ivory.
No, it is not. Bro, you're colorblind. This is white. This is white. This is white. This is white. That's white. White, white, white. This is black.
Point to some black in the room.
This is black. This is gray, which is the same color as this.
That is a white piece.
It is not white, dude.
Have you seen the other black pieces? They don't look like that.
Yes, they do. They look just like this.
No, that's white.
Now, what room are you next to right now?
I don't know, that room.
Open your map. Yeah, this is the same color as the queen that's in the study.
No, it is not. Not even close. I'll go back through there eventually. I'm not going to waste my steps right now, though. I don't think the laboratory has anything.
I don't think the dining room does either, but I don't remember.
Has a white.
Oh yeah, white pawn. You said that.
Pawn.
Yeah, go there and go look at it and see how white it is.
I've seen several different white colored ones. That one were super white, some were ivory. The black ones are very clearly black and not ambiguous.
I mean, we've seen a couple yellow pawns, which we're calling white.
Dude, I should have just done
Keys?
3 of them.
That's funny. The jackhammer is way better than the shovel. Oh my gosh. That jackhammer sound reminds me of Digimon. Dice. Nice. I'm pretty sure there's no chess pieces out here. Telling you gotta start doing the quest room. Gems. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get gems from digging.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's cool. I don't think there was a chess piece in the boudoir, was there?
I don't think so.
And there's not one in the pool.
I don't think there's one in commissary either, but yeah, I suppose. I don't want to do pool though to get one.
Did you ever keep track of all the like locker room doors you opened?
I've opened all of them.
I know. I'm asking if you kept track of them.
Not really, but I think I know where like the 2 clues were. At least took pictures of the 2 clues.
I was just wondering if there was a chess piece in the locker room.
Oh no, I didn't see any.
What room is this?
Observatory. I think we already have this one down.
Yeah, Blackrook. Wow, look at that. Nice and gray.
No, that one's black.
Are you crazy? Oh my gosh.
Here, take a picture of it for yourself. Let me know when you're done.
Dude, this is gray with a hint of green because it's in the green room.
Yeah, exactly.
The other one is gray, which means it's black.
The other one's like white, and it looks gray because it's in a dark room.
White. Dude, if it was white, it would look like the box it was standing next to. Or
It looked like the wall. It looked like the wall you're pointing at.
no, it didn't.
It did. I'll go prove it. Did you take your picture?
I did, but before you go take whatever, mess with your thing.
I told you I'm not going back right now. I'll go back when I'm ready.
Standard. Chappelle. Do you want that to stay commonplace now that you don't save money there?
It's fine. It gives me 3 doorways. Hey, clock tower. I have no gems though.
What happened to the gems you just got? Okay, look up at the basketball hoop.
Protected.
Look up at the basketball hoop.
What?
Look at the basketball hoop. Thank you.
Damn it. What about it?
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing up in the windows or on the hoop.
This game.
You made it to the antechamber. Woo!
More steps though.
Click, 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 click. I don't think there's a chess piece in the pump room. I'm sure there is not one in the sauna. I doubt very much that there's one in the passageway.
Oh no, I'm not gonna open the secret passageway. Dude.
What? Why?
Because I'm about to block it off. Wait, so I have security.
That's
and
funny.
anything else or just security?
You just have security. Oh, you have the workshop. That's technically 2. But we've seen before that that doesn't mean that they're going to be ways out. There's like 8 doorways in here. Because one of the doorways we found in here was a secret switch thing. The vault has a chess piece, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I don't have stuff to pull it right now anyway. I looked pretty extensively. I don't know if the gallery does or not. Oh, but here. Everyone needs to close their eyes.
Alright, nobody look at the chat till I tell you to. Everyone close your eyes. No peeking. That means you, Darth Lego.
Hit the screen.
Here, I could just flip.
Here, I'll hit this. I need something so it stops speaking at me.
Beep, 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 beep,
Alright,
beep,
I'll
beep.
start with the easy ones so people understand how it works.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna flip back to the game screen. Tickety-tickety-dee. Okay.
You have to make a 5-letter word.
You have to make a 5-letter word for this picture. What is it? This is the easiest of the 4 puzzles. Timmer says, whoa. Yeah, so you have to look at this picture and then come up with a 5-letter word that is the name of this picture.
You can give like 10 more seconds unless people are actively trying to guess it.
All right, is anybody actively trying to solve this? Because if not, we'll just we'll just move on. Darth Lego is stumped.
I only was able to solve 2 of these.
To be fair, Rosh solved 2 of these. I never solved them. She solved 2. And then the other 2 we finally looked up after spending 3 hours on this one puzzle.
This one's Think.
Yep, so the name of this picture is Think because there's a thin K. And you put it together, thin K is Think. So that's the name of this picture.
Alright, I'll go to the next one. I don't think I solved this one, right?
You said you put this in, but it didn't like lock it in.
No, I put in something like it, or I like thought of it, and thought I already tried it, so I didn't put it in again.
Okay, I remember what this one is.
I don't remember what this one is. Do you remember how long it is?
It's 6 letters.
Okay, so this one's 6 letters. Yeah, I Why don't you just say what it is?
So this one is ponder. And it's because the P is on objects that are all red, but it's on the side that's mirrored. So you need to take red and flip it. So it becomes P-onder for ponder. Oh, this one's okay. You did get this one.
I did solve. I solved this one.
Timmer says that's a bit of a reach. Yeah, I thought all of them were okay except for the last one. The last one I was like, this one is dumb. But
Yeah, this one I solved.
But ponder and the last one, which we'll get to after this one, are ones that we had to look up. But
yeah, I did guess ponder, but I didn't I thought I had already done it, so I didn't put it in.
Rosh did get this one though. It must be 10 o'clock.
And it's a 7-letter word.
This is a 7-letter word. And so some of your clues are actual objective, a bottle that says Genu, a wine glass, a table that says the word very, and a bunch of eyeballs.
The answer is...
Darth Lego says genuine. Which Rosh also thought it was genuine. We also thought it might be variable. But it's actually realized because genuine and actual objective give you real. And then it's all the eyes. So realize. Okay.
This one I'm just going to show because it's stupid.
So this is the one that Rosh and I both agreed is dumb. So I looked up, this is one of the ones we looked up, and they told me it was ruminate. And I was like, how the heck do you get ruminate out of this? And I guess they're genuine. The way they came up with it is that there's an infinity in the middle of the room. And what is an infinity sideways of? The letter 8. This is a room. And there's all these, I guess I'll use this. There's bins, fin, pin, skin. What's in the middle of all those words? In. So we've got room in 8. And Rosh and I both were like, this is dumb. All the other ones were pretty clever and like pretty good, but the ruminate one was stupid.
Yeah, they unlocked these chests.
So yeah, they unlock these 2 chests that come with gems, money, and a key, which is the key to room 8. Darth Lego says, yeah, that one is dumb. So when you have key 8, it takes you to this room, and then you have to take all these animal statues and stick them into different bins, which are based off of the 7 deadly sins. And the animals sort of give you a clue. What did you get for doing this? Allowance?
I got a trophy.
Oh, you got a trophy for it. Okay. There's no chess pieces in this room, right? I assume not. I assume there was no chess pieces in the gallery or room 8. And I assume that there's none in the ballroom either.
Oh, I'm going to check. I don't know.
Money. Yippee. Yeah, I don't think there's one in here. I would be quite surprised to find that there is.
Well, you'd think there would be decor in here.
Okay, well, I've got 9 rooms marked down that don't have anything. Though I took a guess at some of them. Why did you do that?
What?
Why did you walk out and walk back in?
Because it gave me gems back. As the ballroom does.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know if I've ever looked at this room very closely.
Me neither.
What is this, the East Wing? Yeah,
Yeah,
East Wing Hall. I don't see anything.
I don't either.
Okay, the Verida. Hey, Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Dee, 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 dee. Blah, 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 blah. There's a gem on the table.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, game. Game heard you were low on gems. That's funny. Oh, maybe the attic would have a piece in it.
Yeah, that would take away, that would essentially cap me off for the day. But I do need to go put the master key back and break room.
Yeah, you do still have a security doorway.
Right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I'll try it.
Oh, white bishop. Attic. Hey, treasure map.
Also making a note. There's a lot of stuff. There's supposed to be like 7 or 8 items.
Huh.
Yeah,
Scam.
I think we could go there. That seems to be like the theme.
Car keys.
Oh hey, vault key.
Oh, vault key. Oh, this is the one you haven't done.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Okay, I guess I still have 1
Room left, yeah.
chance, and I can reroll a bunch because I have gems. Oh, but vaults
Key.
I think cost gems too.
Key.
Where?
So that right there. Have you read this?
I don't know. I think I have.
Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Fortunately, I regret to inform you that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit for the Ruffington's current catalog and therefore will not pursue a partnership. If you provide us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you for thinking of us at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Change the ending, it's too political. And this was on April 12th.
Well, I thought it was
I think so.
Was it chest piece?
Yeah, it's a white bishop. Which, look at how white that piece is.
Well, it's pretty gray.
It's not freaking gray, dude.
Right next to it. There's something white right next
That's
to
a
it.
lot closer to white than the other chess pieces.
Take a picture of this one. I will go back through, what was it, security? Or no,
Yeah, it's in security. That's where we're going anyway.
okay. Take a picture of this.
Yeah, you live on Delusion Island, my guy.
You'll get to see what it's closer to.
I got all the pictures right here. You're a dreaming girl.
Alright, what do you want to bet?
Nothing. I haven't betting anything. I don't need to bet to be right.
You scared.
I'm not scared.
You know you're right.
Just not in the mood for your shenanigans.
I actually need to go.
Left and then eternally
No,
straight.
I know. I'm trying to think of the kitchen's way down there. Like I could use some steps. That's the problem I'm running into. This did spread fruit throughout the house, though. So
Yeah. I mean, every fruit that was, or every room that was already open. Like right there.
and I think apples are extra delicious today.
Nice. Okay, stop. Boom.
That's white.
It's not flipping white, dude. You're all crazy.
Look at the pictures you have.
I have all the pictures.
But it's white.
No, it's not. If it was white, it would look like the box next to it.
No, look at your pictures.
I have my
That's the
pictures.
same difference. That's the same difference that you just saw in the attic.
No, it's not.
Hey, look at the black one.
I just sent you all 3 pictures.
Yeah, it's very clearly white.
It is
Compare
black.
the black one with this.
I did. This is black.
Okay, I have to look that you're colorblind.
Colorblind doesn't work on black and white.
Apparently it does.
Colorblind has to do with colors. I'm not white blind. Do the servants' quarters.
I am.
Well, do it faster. Your metal detector's going crazy. Go to that wall above the bed. Like, get really close to the bed. Okay.
Close like it.
Okay, never mind. Alright, so there's...
Does chat think it's white?
Chat doesn't know what it thinks. The servant's quarters does not have a chess piece. We got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. I got at least 11 rooms listed here that don't have a chess piece.
Where's the coat check?
Dark room, make that 12.
Oh, it's down by the break room.
The workshop didn't have one either, right? I don't think so. Neither did the library. West Wing Hall didn't have one. East Wing Hall didn't have one. Can you open your map again? I'm trying to jot these down.
Huh?
Can you open your map again? I'm trying to jot down what rooms had what. Start on the top left. The Mechanarium didn't have one. Or I guess maybe it could, but probably not. Secret Garden did not have one. The Veranda didn't have one. Oi, I was still looking at the map.
Workshop doesn't have one.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I mean, I remember most of them. I just need to see the map. This place doesn't have one either. The Aquarium, I'm not sure because fish tanks. But these fish tank models are all based off of other rooms. So that's kind of where I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like it would be a giant.
This is the patio. This is the corridor, or one of the wings. This is the laundromat. Which I don't think has one, but I don't remember. Oh. I don't think the hallway has one. Doesn't look like it. We already got this one, but there's an apple. Is there one in this entry hall? I actually have never checked or paid attention.
I explored it at the beginning of the day, and no. I already explored that. Need to go.
We already know the den has one. This has one. I can literally see it from here. This is a corridor, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure does not have one. I suppose the courtyard doesn't have one either. This is the break room. Is there one in here? Apple on the desk.
There's not one on the coat check either.
There's an apple on the desk. Wait, why does your hand go way over there? Oh, okay.
One has the white bishop.
Yeah. Does the break room have one?
I don't think
Banana, banana, banana.
so. I don't need it. I'm done.
Well, I want to recheck these rooms before you go.
The banana.
Gosh, right there. Okay, again, does the break room have one or not? I don't think that it does. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, you don't have to go too crazy though either. I assume the kitchen does not have one. Ooh, 30. Wow. Okay, well now I got plenty of steps. So now I can just go back and recheck all the rooms. Are these free?
They're all, no, well, maybe.
The bananas are free.
Nice. Lucky me.
Okay. So is there a chess piece in the kitchen? I assume no. But I could be wrong, I guess. I don't think so. Hey, try to mess with the water.
Oh.
Well, it works, but I don't know why that matters. It just like goes through the sink. Okay. Okay, so the kitchen doesn't have one either.
They feel weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you turn it off already? Alright, I didn't see one in here, so let's move on. Is this one the ladies' spare bedroom? I don't think there's one in any of the women's bedrooms either. I didn't see one in the boudoir, and I don't remember there being one in the ladies' bedroom. What is this? The drawing room? This one does have one, but we already have it marked down. Yep. This is the courtyard, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have one. This is the parlor, which you already have on the list. I don't think the morning room has one. It's in the other cabinet. This has a white pawn. Or a yellow pawn.
That way, if it was in a darker room, it'd probably look great.
This one we already have. It's a black pawn. It's up in the right hand bookshelf. Okay, go double check the morning room. I don't think there's one in the morning room, but
Morning room? Yeah, I can go look at. We know that doesn't have one.
what doesn't have one? The kitchen? Yeah, I don't think this one
Maybe
has.
one's in here too.
Yeah.
Where else I should be checking?
I don't think you need to check anything else.
What'd you say?
I don't think you need to check anywhere else.
Go back to the.
Oh, wait.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, before you call it a day, go back and see if we can put any of these on the board. See if it counts for anything. See if it does anything.
Put what on the board?
The chess pieces.
Oh, I should have gone into room 40. I'm up through 46. Maybe there's something in there. But could do that, probably.
You got enough steps, yeah.
Maybe I can just assume that's where the king is.
Okay. Okay, so we need to open up your map first so I can take a picture of it.
Okay, do you see what pieces we need?
Oh, there is a king, you're right. So it's pawn, knight, bishop. Okay, so there's one of every chess piece.
Oh,
Okay. So let's see. These are all based on where we have. So the black rook is in the conservatory, and that is located at... Oh, did you find it? Oh, it lit up. It lit up this time. Okay. So we are going to need all of these pieces. So we still need... Ha! Let's verify this. Let's verify this right now.
Maybe I need to have it open though.
I don't know. Just what I mean is grab the black knight and stick it on security.
Okay.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, but we don't actually know if these pieces are just for black or if they're for black and white. So this doesn't really solve anything. But
Okay, alright.
put it there.
No, we'll do it right now. We'll do it right now. Go take the black rook and put it in the nook.
Where's the note?
Give me a second.
No?
I said give me a second. We might not have the nook open on this run. Okay, so instead take a pawn. And put it in 1, 4.
This. Are you saying across first?
Yep. Oh, no. That's 4, 1. 1, 4.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, it could be any of these things then. Okay, well, I guess that's good to know. It can be black or white, but we still need to find a king then. As long as it can be any. We've got a lot of options, but the only one we don't have any data on is the king. Because I got a running list here. Can you... Here, let's do this quick. Can you open up your... I don't know which button is. Whichever one lets you look at all the room types. Room directory. Okay. So open this really quick. I'm going to make a new Google Sheets. Called Rooms.
Can we, like, get this online?
I don't know. I'm here right now. How many rooms are there? 46 plus.
24, 36.
I mean, it says right there on the tabs.
46, but then there's also bedrooms, hallways, green tops, rooms, studio additions, plus more. I don't know if there's more.
Okay.
And the classrooms themselves have 8 classrooms.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, let's just start with rooms 1 through 12. The foundation is 1. Okay. Foundation.
Are you literally doing data entry right now?
I am writing down the rooms and then putting an X next to it if it doesn't have any chess pieces. The rotunda does not have one. Parlor does, which I'll fill in later. Break room doesn't. Gallery doesn't. Room 8 doesn't. Closet, I don't know. Walk-in closet, I also don't know.
Closet does not.
Which one doesn't?
Closet does not.
Okay. Storeroom does. Attic does. Okay, next.
Didn't we do part later?
I'm not going to be at my computer later, Rachel. So sure, if you want to do this later, we can. but this is like half of it. Darth Lego says, can you brute force it, try every combination? No, because as we just discovered, you have to have drafted the room with the chess piece. And so you're going to have the rooms on your estate in order to put the piece down.
I bet it's in the trophy room or something.
Okay. Nook, garage, music room, locker room, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have one. Then wine cellar, trophy room.
Check the rumpus room either.
Oh, true. Ballroom is a no. Pantry's a no. Rumpus room, vault. You said you don't think the vault has one?
I'm pretty positive it does not.
I thought it did, but
I don't think it does. I'll check it again when I get the opportunity.
okay, next. Drawing room does. Study has the black queen. Library doesn't. Chamber of Mirrors, I assume is a no, but
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
pools no. Drafting studio, I'm not sure.
Drafting studio could.
Utility closet doesn't. Boiler room doesn't. Pump room doesn't. Security has a night.
Has the black or the white knight.
Workshop doesn't. Laboratory, you said you're pretty sure it doesn't?
I don't think it does.
Okay,
I
next.
guess I don't remember. But I don't have it. I've gone in the laboratory a million times. I don't have it written down. So
Next.
I'm going to assume it doesn't.
Sauna, no. Coat check, no. Mail room.
Again, I've gone into that a few times and I don't think I've seen one. I don't have it written down.
Freezer.
No. But could be.
Dining room.
I have that one written down. The white something.
Okay, I can do that part later. Observatory does.
Yes.
Conference room. Don't remember. Aquarium. No. Antechamber. No. Room 46. Not sure. Okay.
6 isn't even on the board though.
I mean, I assume no, but
Unless it counts as
room
the antechamber.
antechamber. Okay, bedroom was a yes. Boudoir is a no. Quest bedroom. I don't know. Nursery, I also don't know. Servants' quarters is a no. Bunk room, not sure. The ladies, her ladies' chamber, I think is no. I don't think there's any in the quote-unquote female bedrooms, but master bedroom.
I'll focus on whichever the one was with the cannons does not have one.
That's the master bedroom. Okay.
Is that the master bedroom?
Yep. You can see him in the.
Whenever we went in there, we like looked.
Okay. Hallways.
No hallways have them.
I'm pretty sure they don't. I know. Sorry, go back. I'm trying to write them down.
Oh, don't we just know that no hallways have them?
I mean, I don't know if the foyer or the Great Hall has one. No, and the secret passage has one.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the Great Hall either. You've opened all the doors before.
Yeah, there's nothing in the Great Hall.
Okay, so unknown about the foyer, but otherwise it's just secret passage. Okay, green rooms. Terrace. I don't remember, but I don't think I've seen a chess piece in any of the green rooms, but I can't be sure on that. I know Courtyard doesn't have one. Cloister doesn't have one. Veranda doesn't.
Morning room does not. Greenhouse I could, but I don't think so. But I'd have to check. No.
I don't think the terrace or the patio does either, but
I don't think the patio does. Terrace. I feel like I'd have to double check the terrace, double check the
greenhouse.
house.
Okay, I'll just leave them blank for now to show. I don't know. Okay, commissary I think is no. Kitchen is no.
No to commissary, no to kitchen. The locksmith. Showroom. Think.
You think the showroom has one?
Remember for sure.
Okay. I don't think the laundry room does.
Can't say.
I don't know about the bookshop. And I assume no on the gift shop, but
Still missing one.
yeah. Okay, lavatory. I assume no. Chapels.
I don't remember.
Chapel's the White Bishop. I don't remember the maid's chamber either. Or the archives. Gymnasium is no.
Dark room, no. Furnace, no.
I assume the weight room is no.
I don't think so, but
Okay, the dove coat. I don't think so, but
I think so, but I don't know.
clock tower is yes. What was it? The Black Rook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Classroom, I don't know.
Give me a second. I gotta put 8 of these down. Okay. And we have no idea on any of them.
Delirium, yes. No.
And casino. Okay, next. The mechanarium, I assume, is no. But it has a bajillion doors in it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I had one where I had like 5 doors.
Okay. I just put a no on it. Tunnels, no. Conservatory is yes.
I think that's it.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I ever looked in these rooms. I know the shelter would, well, the outer rooms.
These are outer rooms, so these don't count.
Okay. All right. Well, at the moment, then we have 100 rooms recorded with us missing 1 room.
Where can I put a rook?
Give me a second. I gotta look at the other sheet. A rook can go into the. You already got a rook.
A rook. Where can I put a bishop?
The chapel or the attic, which is in. I think the attic is in 8-5. Knight can go into 5-1. Queen is the study, which is 1-1. do, and it's 8-2.
House was there.
I mean, I guess you could try just sticking this wherever, but
What?
I mean, I guess you could try sticking this in a whole bunch of random spots. Put it in the antechamber.
I tried that. It
Okay.
didn't like matter. But I also don't have room 46 open, so.
Well, you could go try to do that quick. You got the steps for it. But I'm guessing we need a room that should have a king. So let me work on moving the data between my lists. Okay, the conservatory had a black rook. So did the clock tower. The nook had a white rook. I just add a filter to this temporarily. Why did you do that? Okay, parlor has a black pawn. So does the solarium. So does the secret room. The dining room has a white pawn. So does the den.
Hey, we never did check this out.
Hmm.
It goes in that tunnel now.
Yeah. Or it might have to go down like one level or something, but
Yeah, but there's no boat over here. You have to like get the boat over here. Oh.
yeah, I have no idea what to do with that part. Okay, security has the knight. Observatory has the white knight. Chapel has the white bishop. The attic has the white bishop. I suppose at this point the colors don't really matter.
I'm gonna figure this.
Okay.
Did I go into room 46, or should I just go straight to the chess pieces?
Um, I mean, I guess we could just go there. Or I guess we could just go back to the chess pieces.
They could go get the crown of the deck.
Oh, you don't have a vault, right?
I think it might just go up and get it.
The crown?
Go get the crown.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna put that in code check instead.
Instead of the master key?
Master key I can get it critically.
The master key you can what?
Master key I can get, and I can get it half off on certain days and whatever else.
Woo. Oh, see, look, those clocks that are frozen at 1:30. It's like the clock tower. Okay, yeah, I don't see a chess piece in here. Because it's in the drawer. But I assume not. The drawer has a ransom now, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not in here.
Look at the fireplace though. I feel like I feel like this is supposed to open.
Nothing's interactable, so.
No, I know. It's just it's got the 8 symbols there that relate to the doors downstairs, and I got the 8.
These 8 numbers. Okay.
How you pick them? How do you go about it? Does it pick the areas? Oh, okay. So this is kind of nice. It shows you what country is what.
You have to figure out which 8 realms for what.
Yeah. Well, and down from the torch elevator, you found that book that talked about the 8 realms and gave like written clues as to what each one could be. You took pictures of it, I think.
I thought that was just for the Solarium, or not the Solarium, the like, whatever doors downstairs. The book I found, yeah, had those in the like vigil rooms. Things to do with the regions.
Yeah, I mean they're all tied together though. Like those 8 rooms are tied to that book that have all the symbols based on regions and whatnot, but all that's based off of the 8 realms as well. So it's all kind of one.
Yeah, but then it didn't actually show compared to like the symbols.
Okay, so the 149 lockbox must have the other key.
I already got that key.
Did you?
Maybe not.
I don't think you got that one. I think you got the... No, you got the one at the bottom of the reservoir. So we got the first key. The second key must be in 149 bank vault. That's right. The third is supposed to be up among all the clocks, which we thought was the clock tower.
What was the first key I got?
The one right here. In this office room.
Right in here?
Room 46, yeah. That was the first sanctum key. Because this is rank 10.
I only got the one that was with all the chests.
Yep. So we're still missing 6 sanctum keys. And I think Vault 149 must have the other sanctum key, but we haven't been able to pull these two things at the same time. Timmer says what I wouldn't give for a jackhammer.
Calling it a day. Probably did that to end.
Yeah, okay, so I compiled all this data. We have 18 rooms that have some kind of chess piece, 49 confirmed that don't, and 34 rooms we're not sure about.
Yeah, I know this one's new.
The garden jigsaw house, that's funny. I must have had a bunch of puzzle rooms. All right, Darth Lego says good night. Yeah, we'll see you later, Timmer. Yeah, it is getting kind of late. Sorry, Rush and I were compiling data. I wanted it all together in one like big spreadsheet, and now I got it. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you had fun. This is probably what we're gonna do Thursday as well. I don't know how long Rush and I will be playing this game. Probably until we finish it, or until Rush gets sick of it. But we're making some headway on these puzzles. We just got to find... We need to find at least one room that has a king. And then we should be able to... Theoretically...
There's so many puzzles to figure out yet.
Yeah, there's still quite a few. We still got to find all these envelopes. Still open all these safes. Get all the sanctum keys. Alright, guys. So we'll probably be playing this for a bit. I hope you all have a great Tuesday night. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here for Thursday, where we'll probably be playing... more blueprints. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.